Hey guys! So I have a ginormous haul for you guys, and the sad part is this isn't even everything. I kind of split it into two parts. I have a Sephora part and Sephora and Ulta are together in one part, and then I have a sleek order that's on its way, that's smaller, and then a small elf order in addition to all the other elf stuff that I just bought, that I already hauled. And I can't remember if I have anything else that's coming. Guys, I've been so bad because I decluttered my eyeshadow palettes, and I think that video will go up before this one. And in that video I was like, I'm not going to buy anything for a while because I'm going to use my makeup that I have. And that's not to say that I haven't, but I've been going a little crazy with all of this holiday stuff. And some of this stuff is just like stuff that went on sale or whatever. So let me get started because this is going to be long. So I'm already warning you guys, I'm going to go through everything as fast as possible. But you might need to like grab a drink, grab a snack. I mean all my videos are super long. So you can kind of like, fast forward to whatever the next thing is if I'm talking too long about things. Okay, so I'm kind of going to go in the order that I bought the things. So I just got one order today, so that'll be last. So let's go through this stuff. So the first order that I did, this goes back a couple weeks. So this isn't like, this has been like stuff collecting over like the month, not just like in the last week. Although the last two orders that I had were like last week I did them. And then my my Ulta order was this weekend. But let's get started. So the first thing I have is this Urban Decay shadow box, and this is in, it is the shadow box, so it's not like it has like a color or anything. That's what it is. So these are the colors. They're very, very, very beautiful. They're perfect. Like, I feel like this palette has like some really nice like more neutrally shades, but obviously it all has shimmer. But like Baked Cowboy is really nice, like warm neutral. Lost, Smog, Sin is a really nice like just perfect crease color for like any look. And then there's these beautiful like pops of color like Moonshadow and Free Love and Flash and Tornado and Indo. And Tornado is even like a perfect like purpley warm color, so it's not even like I could wear this on like a normal, like a natural makeup day. Honestly, these two colors look really, really nice together. This like Bordello, which is like sort of a shim, it's like a purpley color, but it's more like there's like pink in it as well. And then Tornado is this like purple, like deeper purple. And then Flash is like a bright purple. So really this has like everything. Even Free Love, which is this like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's sort of like a coral, like melony color. So it's really, really pretty. So I'm like really happy with this. And part of the reason that I picked it up was because I got rid of one of my really, really old Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes. It was sort of like this, but it was in like the bamboo casing. I think it was like the bamboo palette or something, and I had that forever. So I wanted to like get something else to kind of take its place, because I know that like Urban Decay has these perfect eyeshadow like that are pops of color if you're going for like a more crazy look one night. So I wanted to pick this up because I don't have a lot of palettes like this. So I really, really like it, and I'm really excited to use it. My only thing is that now that I've like bought all these other palettes, I'm kind of like, should I keep it? Should I not keep it? Like, should I take it back to Sephora? But like, I really, really like it, so I'm kind of like, maybe I should just like stick with it, keep it, whatever. Just, So the other thing that I bought in that order was something that I missed out on last year. These are the Bite Beauty 4 crayon pack that they came out with last year, but with different colors. And I did not get last year's because honestly, I like waited too long, and I was very, very sad about it. But So this is the first color. It's in this like beautiful like plummy, yeah, it's like a plummy color, and it's in aubergine. And then there's Tort, which is like a pretty like rosy pink color, like a muted, I wouldn't say muted pink, more like rosy pink, yeah. And then this one is Cafe, which is like a nude, like a really, really pretty like pinky nude. And then there is Cowless, which is like a really pretty like red. It's literally like a fire engine red. But all of these colors are super wearable, and the value of this like whole pack is $25. So to get like these nice, now these are like sort of deluxe size, but they honestly will last you a really long time. Like I have ones from last year that I haven't even gotten through. And so I'm really excited to have this. And use it up because I really love Bite Beauty. So the next things that I got were, honestly I got this because I really, really wanted to try the Naked on the Run palette. I don't have any Naked palettes, and when this was like full price, I was like, I'm not shelling out $54 for like half a Naked palette. But now it's on sale for $39 on the Sephora website. It's not on sale at Ulta yet. I'm sure it will like next. With a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight, and then these beautiful shadows that are all like warm shadows. So it's like, it's supposed to be like a perfect like travel palette. And I really think that that's actually like sort of true, because you can kind of make like any look with this. You can use this as sort of the crease. You can use this as the transition. This even as a transition, it's a little bit deeper, but you can if you're darker. This is like a nice crease color. This our outer crease color. This is a really pretty just like all over the lid shade, and I love these sort of shades for all over the lid. This is like a champagne rose gold color. And then obviously this for like the brow bone or even like the crease, the inner crease of your eye. I actually wore this yesterday, and I really, really liked it, and I honestly stayed really, really well on my eyes. I did use primer, but I did like it. So I'm kind of happy that I picked it up. Now it also comes with a perversion. It's kind of bigger than deluxe size, but a deluxe size of the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, which I haven't tried yet. One of their 24/7 Glide-On pencils, eye pencils in Stag. Now I have tried these eye pencils before. I really like them. And this one I'm actually wearing right now because when I went to film, I was like, oh my god, my eyes are getting like super washed out, so I put this on. And so I really, really like it. It's like a black, but it's sort of like a brownie black. That's like the best way to describe it. It's like a cross between like, it's not like jet black and it's not brown. So it's sort of like a cross between the two. Okay, so now this is xoxo, and it's their Ultra Moisturizing Gloss. Out of this whole set, this is the only thing that I'm disappointed about. I think mine went bad because it has like a really funky smell to it. So I can't even use this, which kind of like makes me a little upset. Like I might take it back to my Sephora and be like, hey, well, I might take it back to my Sephora and be like, hey, like, can you please give me a new one? Because this one smells like really bad, like it went bad. But the color is really pretty. So it's just kind of like one of those things that I'm a little bit upset about. Like I definitely wear that color. It's like a pinky gloss. But now I'm not even like, do all of their glosses smell, or did this really go bad? I don't know. I have never really had a Naked gloss, so I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna like check that out because that kind of sucks. But everything else in this I'm really, really happy about. $39 on sale at Sephora. Naked Urban Decay on the Run. Now it is pretty thick. So, I mean, it's not super travel friendly, but it's like I can't pop it in my purse, but I can take it on vacation with me. Um, so that's great. And then with that, I got the Sephora Moon Shadow Baked Palette. And that looks like this. And there's these beautiful like baked shadows. I'm not going to go through all the colors because that would take forever. But they're all like really, really pretty. And surprisingly, they're like pretty nice, even not like without being wet. But obviously, they're not as pigmented, not wet. So I haven't really played with them wet yet. So I'm gonna have to like play with that. I don't have that many baked shadows, so I'm kind of like excited to have another palette with them. The only other ones I have are, I have like one e.l.f. baked shadow, like a loose one, like just on its own. And then I have one, I have a BH Cosmetics palette that I really like. So I'm definitely excited to get this and play with it a little because, you know, I haven't really played with baked eyeshadows before, so. And the cool thing about that order is that I got this in it. This was one of the 2,500 point perks. This is the Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. I love this perfume. I had a little, it smells so good. I've had samples of it. I've had like a bunch of different things of it. And this is adorable. Like, it's small, but it's adorable. And honestly, like this amount of perfume will last me a decent amount. And it smells so good. If you haven't smelt it, just go to any like Sephora, Macy's, whatever, and just go smell it because it just smells so nice. Oh, I just love it. I love it. I can't even like, I guess it's florally, but it doesn't really smell like super florally. It's a very, very pretty smell. So I'm really excited to have that because these things, the Viktor and Rolf like full size is really, really expensive. So it's really nice to have like a little one of it. So my next Sephora order that I got in today, and I should say that one thing that I love about Sephora is that every time you order online, you get samples, like tons and tons of samples. So these are all the samples that I received in the last two orders. That's not I did have more samples in my first order. So that's crazy. So this is the next thing that I got, which I'm really, really excited about. So I was kind of eyeing over this, like, the minute it went on the Too Faced website. This is the Melted Too Faced, oh god, what are they calling this? It's like the French something. December in Paris, or December, French December, I don't know. Something like that. But basically, it's 4 deluxe size melted lipsticks. And these things are really expensive if you buy them like the full size. So I wanted to like try a bunch of different colors. And this comes in melted berry, melted metallic macaroon, melted chihuahua, and melted metallic peony. Now I have a deluxe of peony, and I have melted frosting. So I didn't want to get any, and I have a different one. I have like a metallic one too, and I can't even remember, but it's like a purple. So I didn't want to get any of the ones that I already have because I just feel like I don't wear them that much to like already be buying like another one. I was really excited that this pack had all ones that I haven't tried yet. I've tried peony, but I haven't tried the melted metallic peony, so I thought that would be really interesting to try. That's insane color right there. So peony, the regular peony, is sort of like a muted pink, like, I don't know, I guess like a rosy pink. And then, but with the metallic, it's like boom pink. Like, it's still got that like muted tone to it, but it's still like, it's really, really pink. Ooh, Chihuahua is like this really nice like brown sort of color. No, I'm not really swatching these all the way, so that's why they're a little, this one's pretty pigmented right off the bat, but this one isn't because I'm not like, I don't know, I don't want to waste too much product just swatching. But it's sort of like a nudie brown color. Melted Berry is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's like super bright and pigmented and beautiful. It's like honestly like a cranberry berry red color. It's really, really pretty and perfect for the fall. And then, which is the one that I haven't done? Melted Metallic Macaroon. So I don't know how much I'm going to wear the Melted Metallic Macaroon. It's pretty crazy pink. But, you know, I feel like in like the spring and summer, like that's going to be a really nice color. Or if when I go to Florida, like, and I'm down, you know, in warm weather, like this is going to be really, really pretty. So I'm really excited that I have it to play around with, but it is like really bright, bright pink. It's not really showing up in the camera, but it is like super, super bright pink. But I like it a lot. And the thing that I like about the melted lipsticks or liquid lipsticks is that like when you look at the packaging, they pretty much look like the packaging, which is pretty awesome because a lot of times the only one that I would say is that Peony is darker than this, but pretty like a lot of times when you look at like liquid lipstick packaging, they don't actually look like the color of the packaging. So I'm kind of excited that this does. Some of them don't, but for the most part, I feel like they do. Last item from Sephora that I got is the Real Cheeky Party from Benefit. I'm not even gonna lie, like I was super roped into this like the moment I saw it. It's huge, first of all. I don't know if I was expecting it to be so thick, but that's okay for like a cheek palette like this. I mean, you can always like pop out the blushes that you want to and like put them in a Z palette or do whatever you want with them. So I have no Benefit blushes, and I've sort of been holding off on getting Benefit blushes because each of these blushes is $28. So they're expensive. I have a sample of the What's Up, and I've tried the They're Real push-up liner, and I didn't like it, but I want to try it again. And I haven't tried the They're Real mascara, but let's go through. So this is what the front looks like. It's really cute. It's like a tin can packaging. This is what they give you like a little pamphlet with, I think it's just all the ingredients. I guess, oh, they do give you like different ideas for blush, like different blush ideas as well. Like what you should pair with each other and stuff like that. And then I think this stuff is all just like the ingredients. In different languages. Okay. So I'm going to take the plastic off of it. So this has pretty much all of their like most popular blushes and one bronzer in it. So it has Dandelion, which is sort of a really light pink, and it's also said to be like a highlighty color because it's so light. I don't know if it's going to come up really. It's not. It just looks like a really nice like everyday highlight color, but it could also be like a blush. Because I think on me, it'll probably come off more as a blush than a highlight because it is so light. And then, or like a blush topper. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. And then there's Rock. I think that's, oh, sorry. There's Rocketeer, and it just says Rock on it. And it's a really, really pretty, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a tan, like corally color. That's what it looks like right there. It's like super natural looking. So it looks like it just gives like a nice glow to the cheeks. And then there's Sugar Bomb, which is like one of those where you swirl it all together. And that one is sort of like light, like highlighty. It just has like a bunch of different colors in it. It's sort of like yellow toned-ish, but it's very pretty. And then there's Coralista, which is a coral color. Coralista is like super bright. So the Coralista is this like corally color that's very pretty. And then their Hula bronzer, which I have never tried their Hula bronzer, but that's like one of their like biggest selling products. It's just a really, really nice bronzer. It feels like it's pretty like soft, honestly. Like it feels like it's gonna blend really, really easily on the skin. So that's pretty cool. And I did the matte. Oh, and then the What's Up. They give you like a little What's Up, and let me. This is what the What's Up looks like. I did not swatch it in the right place. This is what the What's Up looks like. You can't really see it that well. It's definitely pretty. I've swatched it before, I think, in other videos, but it's pretty much all over, like, YouTube. But it's one of their, it's like a cream to powder highlight. Now, this is a really, really small sample size of it, but I kind of do like that it's in like a pot because it normally comes in like a stick. So this is definitely like a lot more, I feel like I could transport this really, really easily. So I kind of like that it's like that in this package. And then they just give you like a deluxe of their real push-up liner and of their real mascara. And so I really, really like these blushes. I'm really, really happy with them. I have to say my one thing that I kind of wish was that they had like a deeper pink in it. I know that they have a few shades that are sort of like deeper colors. These all seem to be like very neutral blushes and shades so that they're not like super bright on the cheeks. Like even Dandelion is this like really bright like light pink. But, on a fair person, like, that's actually a really nice blush. So I feel like they're all light, but, like, they're definitely very, very usable. So I'm really excited to have these colors to try out. And this whole pack, everything inside, is $42, which is insane. Because I did the math, like even before I bought it. Because, sometimes products put out like, oh, like it's worth this much. And it's just some random number and you can't actually figure out like how they got that number. Or they'll say, they'll like, I don't want to say trick you. But like sometimes it's just not worth the money. So this one I was really, really shocked when I did all of the math, and this is worth $116. Well, like a little bit more because it's 116 and change with all of these products, because pretty much all of these are more than half size products of the $28 full size. So like, it's definitely more than half of the product, which is pretty awesome because you're paying basically like $5 per product. So you come out to like saving a lot more. So it's really, really cool that they did something like this, especially for someone who doesn't have any Benefit blushes or anything like that in her collection. I was really excited to get this and play around with it. And I know that they do it every year. I think they have one last year, but I didn't pick up a lot of the holiday sets at the time. last year. So I'm sort of like catching up this year. I know, it's bad. I've been a little too crazy. So that completes all my Sephora stuff. So where are we at? Okay, so not too bad. So the next thing, the next stuff that I have is from Ulta. This is like really, really small. Like I basically just like bought a couple things there. I went in to get one thing, and then while I was there, I was like, oh, let me go see like what this has in this house. Okay, so isn't that how it always works? So the first thing I have here is the Mega Pro 2. Woo! So the funny thing about this is that I was not going to buy this. I was very like, I don't need it. I'm not going to get it. And then, because at first when I saw some of the YouTube people swatching it and stuff, it didn't look like colors that I wanted. It didn't look like colors that I needed. It didn't look like colors that I was like, yes, I need that. And then I saw like a few more videos, and I was like, you know what? Like, I really do like this palette. And then I went to the store and I swatched it, and I was like, no, I need this palette. So I actually was so worried that it was going to sell out, that I bought it online, and then I realized that it was taking forever to process, and I was like, okay, I kind of want it now. So then I went to the store and bought it, and now my order's coming soon, so then I'm going to take back my order and keep this one. But so this is what it looks like. I mean, pretty much everyone and their mother has already talked about it, but these colors are super like wearable, and it's just perfect. And there's like the perfect like mix of this top half is matte, this bottom half is shimmer. They say that you can use all of these wet and dry. So it's really like more looks than 32. I think it's the shimmers that you're allowed to, not allowed, but that you can use wet as well. But I'm super excited for this. My one complaint, no, I love this. Obviously, I bought it and I wasn't even planning on buying it, but I love it and it's definitely worth the money. And this one is another product that it's worth it because this is $59. Meanwhile, all of these shadows, like one pro palette is like $42. So think of two pro palettes together and that's like $80. I know that's not what it comes out to. Like they say that it's a $205 value. I guess because they're considering that these shadows are, that I guess they're like limited edition and more money and whatever. So I also haven't calculated like how much is in each thing. I think it's the same amount, but anyway, my only thing is that this side is all like cream highlighty colors. And it's just like a lot of light colors. Like I don't think that I needed 4 shimmer highlight colors and 3 matte highlight colors. Or like brow bone or whatever. Like I don't think that I needed that. And then there's also like sorbet, which you can use, like it's sort of pinky, but you can use that as like a brow bone shade or like an inner crease shade. So like I feel like I didn't need all of these. But that being said, I do really like all of them. I love the pigmentation. Like that's beautiful. I was very, very impressed with the mattes. This goji color is beautiful. Melon Tangerine. Tawny is like a beautiful transition shade. And then there's like a really nice compromise between mattes and shimmers. So like DK Sienna is like the shimmer version of Cabernet, which is like a dark brown. So I feel like there's like Black NY, or sorry, Black Ivy, which is a shimmer version of black. And so it's kind of cool that they did do some of that. But then obviously like Blue Quartz, which is like this metallic blue, is not the same as Forest, which is a forest green. So they did take some liberties there, which I was kind of happy about because this tangerine shade First of all, I don't think anyone would want something like that in like a shimmer. I feel like that would be so bright. However, like Golden Leaf is very bright as well, but since it's that goldy color, like you could totally get away with wearing that. So I don't know. That being said, okay, so this is a really roundabout way of saying that I really love this palette, but I do wish that there was like less light colors over here. Like I wish there was some, I don't know what I wish there was there, but it's just a lot of light colors. But that's not to say that I'm not going to use them. So for a palette that I wasn't planning on getting, I'm very happy with it. So then with the palette comes a Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer. Awesome. I haven't really tried their eye primer. The next thing that I picked up from Ulta is one of the Essence Silky Touch blushes, and I got the color Adorable. I did want to get I did want to see like a couple other colors while I was there, but unfortunately they did not have a big selection. It looked like a lot of people had just like torn them out, and there was like only Adorable left, and I think like one other color, but it was like kind of shattered, so I didn't even bother with it. So this is Adorable, and it's this beautiful, beautiful light pink. Where do I do it? That's not right. It's this beautiful, beautiful light pink. It's right there. It's so, so pretty. I'm like really, really excited to use it. I just think it's super pretty. It's super creamy, and it's only $2.99. So really, you cannot go wrong. I also, while I was there, picked up one of these Essence lip liners. Honestly, this was the only one that I liked in terms of creaminess in the store. As I said, there was not a lot of Essence selection. It was kind of picked over. But this one is super creamy, and it's in the color Femme Fatale, and it's this like bright red. And I honestly did not have like a red lip liner like this, so I was really excited to pick this one up. And the last thing that I got, we're almost done, guys. The last thing that I got is this Lasting Finish Rimmel London lip liner, and it's in the color Wine, and it's like a really nice like berry wine color. So I got this because I don't have a color that's this color, and my Maybelline Wine that I got is like more brown for some reason. Like wine isn't brown. So this is what this one looks like. I needed this. I like the Maybelline one, don't get me wrong. I like it. It works very nicely, creamy, all that. But it wasn't the color that I was exactly looking for, and at the drugstore you can't swatch. So I feel like I was a lot happier when I found this one, and first of all, I swatched it in Ulta. But, so yeah. So these are the two liners that I got, and I've been more into wearing lip liners lately because I do feel like it does extend your lip gloss. I mean, lip gloss. Extend your lipstick. So that completes my Sephora and Ulta haul thing that I have. I'm really, really, really gonna try to just play with this stuff, not get, I don't even want to say that because I know the minute that I say that I'm not gonna get any more makeup, I'm gonna get more makeup. So, but I'm gonna like for the next couple weeks try to play with this stuff and really like, you know, take the time to like use it and use the stuff in my collection that I haven't been using. And I will probably be posting I'm going to start posting my declutter series. So it might, the first one might have already gone up before this video. I haven't decided like what order I'm doing things in. But I am trying to declutter while I'm getting new stuff. So pretty much a lot of my declutter series has already been filmed. I'm just in the process of editing it all. So most of the stuff isn't going to be in that video. I think the only thing that's going to be in it is these lippies, the Bite Beauty Lips, because I had gotten these like the day that I did the decluttering, so I sort of talked about them a little bit. But yeah, so I think that's it. I think that's the only thing though, because everything else is very, very new, so I haven't talked about it. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I hope you guys are, you know, enjoying all of these holiday palettes and everything all around, and it's hard, you know, to see Sephora popping up with all of these things and not want to get it. So there's definitely some things that I'm still eyeing on and you know, trying to like save up for, and it's hard because you know everything's limited edition, so you want to get it before it sells out. So this year I'm going to try to like push to get things instead of like kind of letting it slide and then losing out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe. And I have some great videos coming up, so I will see you in the next one. Bye.